Ever notice how winter somehow makes your everyday carry twice as heavy? Between gloves, chargers, power banks, and that one extra layer you always forget to pack, it adds up fast. I'm Johannes from Gear Up Your Life, and today I'll show you what's actually inside my everyday sling setup this winter, the gear I really carry, touch, and rely on here in Europe during these colder months. And yeah, even here in Greece, winter somehow managed to catch up with me. No over-the-top survival gear, no pocket knives or paracord bracelets, just 12 premium EDC essentials that actually make daily life in winter smoother. And of course, a few bonus picks at the end that might surprise you. Our first gadget is, of course, the most important one, the one that carries everything. For this winter EDC setup, I'm using the Smart Urban U6 backpack in white, as you see here in the video. If you've been around this channel for a while, you know I've been using Smart bags for almost a year now. They've become part of my real everyday routine, not just for content, but for work and daily life. What I like about the Urban U6 is that it sits right between a sling and a full backpack. It's slightly bigger than the UL2 sling I've shown before, and that extra space really matters in winter when your EDC naturally grows. The outer fabric is waterproof and stain resistant, with a clean matte finish that holds up well in rain, snow, and everyday use. Inside, there's a soft fleece-lined pocket for things like your phone or glasses, and the shoulder straps are comfortable enough to wear all day, even when the bag is fully loaded. Small details make a big difference here. Magnetic top handles that snap together, a built-in key leash, and a structured layout that keeps everything organized instead of turning into a mess. It's a 20-liter Daypack, weighs just 850 grams, and comfortably carries a MacBook and all my winter EDC without feeling bulky. Everything I'm showing you in this video fits naturally into a setup like this. Nothing forced, nothing carried just in case. This isn't about carrying more, it's about carrying what actually makes sense. So let me walk you through my current winter EDC, the items I really use and immediately miss when I forget them. And yes, this video is proudly sponsored by Smart. If you want to check out the Urban U6 or any of their bags, you can save 10% with the code GUYL10, link is in the description. Our second gadget is the one I basically bring everywhere with me now, the Peak Design mobile tripod. I've started carrying it mostly for filming new content for the review channel, and if you're watching this video right now, the first episode actually just went live this week. What I love about this tripod is how unbelievably compact it is. It folds down thinner than a credit card, yet it's sturdy enough to hold your phone steady even on uneven surfaces. The build quality feels premium, all aluminum with that signature Peak Design matte finish, and the hinge mechanism locks into place with satisfying precision. You can use it as a stand for time lapses, quick product shots, or even when you're just watching something on your phone while traveling. The magnets are strong, the grip is stable, and it fits perfectly in any pocket of my Smart bag, which means it's always there when I need it. It's not the cheapest at around $75, but it's one of those creative tools that makes filming on the go actually fun, and for me, that's reason enough to keep it in my EDC setup. Our third gadget is something I probably use more than anything else on this list, the Baseus 10,000 mAh MagSafe power bank. It's one of those everyday lifesavers, especially in winter, when cold weather just kills your phone battery way faster than usual. What I like about this one compared to other MagSafe power banks is how compact and well balanced it feels. It snaps perfectly onto the back of my iPhone without wobbling, and the magnet is strong enough to hold even when I'm walking or filming outside. It's got a soft matte finish, a built-in kickstand, and fast 20-watt charging through USB-C if I ever need to top up something else like my camera or earbuds. I've tried quite a few different ones from Anker and UGREEN before, but this Baseus version hits the sweet spot between price and performance. Reliable, slim, and strong enough for a full recharge on the go. I keep it in one of the side pockets of my messenger bag, and honestly, it's the one piece of gear that keeps my setup running through long filming days or when I'm editing in cafes. Simple, compact, and one of those gadgets you don't really notice until your phone hits 1%. Our next gadget is something I never thought I'd spend this much money on, the Sea to Summit umbrella. I've gone through so many cheap umbrellas over the years, and honestly, it got as annoying as buying those $2 cables that break every month. So this winter, I finally decided to invest in a proper one, and it's been worth it. It's super light, made from aluminum and high quality ripstop fabric, and it actually holds up against strong wind instead of flipping inside out after 5 minutes. The water repellent coating works great, it opens smoothly, and it packs down small enough to fit inside my Smart messenger bag. I honestly recommend it if you want something that lasts, but if you've already found a good, affordable umbrella that works for you, stick with it. Still, for me, this one finally ended the endless cycle of broken umbrellas, and I can't see myself going back. Our fifth gadget, or for me, more like an essential, are gloves. I use the North Face E-tip gloves, and I've actually had this pair for about 5 years now. Funny enough, I originally got them from my mom way back. I mean, even here in Greece, where it's around 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, I still need them. I'm one of those people who doesn't really mind the cold, except when it comes to my hands. They freeze instantly. That's why these in-between gloves are perfect and not made for heavy snow, but for autumn, mild winter, or early mornings when it's just cold enough to feel uncomfortable. They're touchscreen friendly, light, and the grip is great for jogging or filming outside when it's still dark. To be honest, for me, they're a 10 out of 10. Practical, minimal, and and one of those things you don't really think about until you forget them once. Our sixth gadget is something that's been in my setup for a while now, the Orbit Keyring V2. I already showed it in my last EDC video, but honestly, some things just don't change, and I'm pretty sure a year from now, I'll still be using this exact keyring. It might look simple, but it's one of those designs that just quietly makes everyday life better. The quick release mechanism lets you open it with a single press, so you can add or remove keys in seconds. No more fighting those old metal loops or breaking your nails every time. It's made from stainless steel. It's silent, it doesn't scratch your gear, and it just feels premium in the hand without being flashy. I've dropped it, tossed it in bags, and it still looks brand new. It's one of those small upgrades that you don't really notice until you go back to a normal keyring and then instantly realize how annoying life was before this thing. So let's move straight on to the next one, and this one just makes total sense for me to carry: a tracker. I use the tile tracker mostly because I'm extremely forgetful. I leave stuff everywhere, cafes, airports, even at the gym, and this tiny thing has already saved me a few times. Connects through Bluetooth, shows your item's location in real time, and you can make it ring if it's somewhere nearby. The battery lasts around a year, it's water resistant, and it's thin enough to slip inside my wallet or sling bag without taking up space. I know most people go for Apple's AirTag, and it's great if you're deep in the Apple world, but tile just works better for me, especially because it connects fast and doesn't care whether I'm on iPhone or Android. It's small, cheap, and it gives me peace of mind every single day. And for someone like me who constantly forgets where they put things, that's basically priceless. Our eighth essential is obviously a pair of noise-cancelling headphones. Right now I'm using the Soundcore Liberty 4, and some of you probably already know them from my travel videos. They're compact, have surprisingly good noise cancellation, and the sound quality is honestly way better than you'd expect for around $150. I use them almost every day, during editing sessions, flights, or just while walking around the city. The transparency mode works well, the fit is comfortable, and the battery life easily gets me through a full day. I've tested plenty of premium ones like the Bose QC45 and the Sony XM5, so I know what top tier sounds like, but for the price, these come really close. And to be completely honest, I'm only using the Soundcores right now because my girlfriend stole my XM5s. But even with that said, these hold up surprisingly well. Definitely a solid pick for any traveler or everyday setup. Our ninth essential is the Nightacore Teeny 3 keychain flashlight. And to be honest, I was never really a big fan of keychain flashlights. I originally bought one just for content, and I'll admit, I didn't expect much, but this little thing actually surprised me. It's been genuinely useful, especially during winter when I go jogging early in the morning or when we head out before sunrise, like just a few days ago when we went hiking. It's also solved one really annoying problem here in our new Airbnb on Corfu. There's no light in the staircase, so every evening when I go downstairs, this tiny flashlight saves me from walking straight into a wall. The Teeny 3 puts out up to 500 lumens, which is insanely bright for something this small. It's USB-C rechargeable, has 4 brightness levels, and the metal housing makes it feel like a real tool, not a toy. I honestly never thought I'd say this, but I'm completely convinced now. It's one of those gadgets that quietly proves its worth the moment you actually need it. Our 10th essential is the Ever Vessel Mini, a small insulated bottle that I've started carrying almost every day. For me, a mini bottle is all I really need. I don't drink massive amounts of water when I'm out, but I always like having something with me, especially during winter when cafes are packed or I'm walking around filming all day. What I love about this one is the balance between form and function. It's compact stainless steel, and it actually looks good enough to fit next to all my other tech gear without feeling bulky or sporty. The insulation works surprisingly well. Coffee stays hot for hours, water stays cold, and the lid seals tight with no leaks, even when it's just tossed in my sling. It's one of those small everyday items that just fits perfectly into my routine. Nothing overcomplicated, just a beautifully made, reliable bottle that quietly earns its spot in the bag. Our next essential is something small but that I've actually been using for about a year now, the Noshinka hand sanitizer. I first discovered it through Just Book It, and I loved it right away because it just looks so premium. It's sleek, minimal, and fits perfectly with the rest of my setup. No big plastic bottle or cheap label design. The cool part is that it's refillable, which means you only buy the outer case once and then keep refilling it with their small pouches. It smells clean, doesn't dry out your hands, and the matte black finish makes it look more like an accessory than a sanitizer. Each one costs around $10, and for me, that's completely worth it for something I use almost every day. It's simple, aesthetic, and just one of those tiny things that makes your everyday setup feel a little more put together. Last but not least, the Bellroy travel wallet. I've been a huge Bellroy fan for years, and this one's probably my favorite piece from them so far. Build quality is just on another level. Full grain leather, smooth zippers, and that clean, minimal layout that still fits everything you actually need. Inside there's space for your passport, multiple cards, cash, and even a small SIM eject tool if you're switching phones while traveling. It's slim enough to fit perfectly in my sling bag, yet big enough to replace a full-size wallet, which makes it perfect for both travel and everyday use. For me, it's that one premium item that just makes sense to invest in once and keep for years. It's sleek, functional, and honestly the kind of gear that only gets better the longer you use it. And don't click away just yet, because I've still got a few bonus gadgets coming up that might surprise you. But before we jump into the bonus gadgets, as many of you have already noticed, I recently launched a new review channel. The very first review is already live, and from now on there'll be at least one new review every week, whether it's backpacks, carry-ons, or even flashlights. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed over there. It would mean a lot. It's the first link in the description or the pinned comment. So with that said, let's get back to the video. First bonus pick, the Samsung T7 SSD. If you work with big files or edit on the go, this is one of those must-haves. It's tiny, shock resistant, and super fast, with read and write speeds up to 1000 megabytes per second. I mostly use it to back up footage while traveling, and it's never failed me once. At around $230, it's not cheap, but it's built like a tank and saves me hours of transfer time every week. Definitely worth it if you deal with any kind of content creation. Next up, the Kindle Paperwhite. It's still one of my all-time favorite travel and everyday gadgets. The screen is easy on the eyes, battery life lasts for weeks, and it's waterproof, which means, yes, even bathtub reading is totally fine. I've had mine for years, and it's honestly the one device that keeps me reading regularly instead of scrolling. At around $130, it's one of the best lifestyle upgrades you can buy. Third bonus gadget, the Gearaid Hero Clip. It's basically a carabiner with a fold-out hook, and it's one of those tools that ends up being useful in 100 different situations. I use it to hang my sling from cafe tables, doors, or gym racks, basically anywhere I don't want it on the floor. It's super light, made from aluminum, and costs about $20 on Amazon. Simple, clever, and one of those things you'll use more than you expect. And finally, a simple pen. Nothing fancy, nothing digital, just a good looking pen that always works when you need it. I use it for quick notes, ideas, or journaling on flights, and somehow it's still one of the most satisfying tools in my setup. Depending on your taste, anywhere between $5 and $15 gets you a solid, reliable one. It's small, old school, and still completely irreplaceable. So that's a wrap for today. If you want to watch another EDC video, you can find it right here on the left. And if you haven't checked out the new review channel yet, you'll find it on the right side. I hope you enjoyed this winter EDC special. See you next week. And as always, safe travels, guys.